First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burke Kid. Everybody say they won't beef till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. The support is greatly appreciated. It's much love. It's all love. It's black love. It's black motherfucking power. Let's get to the goddamn shit. Say, man, we gotta address this shit. And one thing about it though, I don't think neither one of these fighters are ducking any smoke. Nah, I don't think that. And so it's much respect to both fighters. And also, I want to say something about David Benividez. I've made several videos about you. I've talked shit about you. I've gave you credit when it was deserved. Yeah, but I've talked shit about you. And I just want to say, oh yeah, because I gave you credit for wearing your Ecuadorian flag. Shout out to you for appreciating and representing your black mother also. So shout out to that. So just letting Mexican fans. Oh yeah, and I did make that video said David Benividez is the black Mexican monster. Yeah, you got to put black on that. Ever since he had that curl and he brought out and he got that just let your soul glow till it all so silky smooth. Just let it shine. Ooh, love. Yeah, that shit right there. That's that coming to America curl. But anyway, ever since he done that, yeah, he's letting it be known. Yeah, he black too, bro. In my opinion, he's just black, but according to boxing politics, he's black and Mexican. So, yeah. But anyway, oh, another thing I want to point out, and I've said this, and I'm gonna keep saying it because I saw you at the fight, David, and you had a lot of sauce. Yeah, you were fly as shit. You look like a 1980s pimp. That's how you would dress. You would dress like a young pimp. But anyway, there is no fighter that's considered not black that got more black fans than David Benividez. And you know, I got to give you a little credit. Even though you won't cross all the way over to us, you halfway there. Yeah, you halfway to us, but you appreciate your black fans. Yeah, David Benividez he makes time for all black fans. He laughs, he kicks it with us. Yeah, he chops it up with us like he been knowing us forever, and he's very comfortable around black people. Yeah, he look like he used to smoke White Owl green sweets and shit before boxing and shit like that, and drink MD and shit. But anyway, 2020. But yeah, it's a lot of shit about David. He got a lot of sauce. He's very familiar with black people. And like I said, he got the biggest black fan base. I'm going to tell you something. Caleb Plant, he almost had it, but I think him losing, black folks kind of seen. Caleb got soft ways. And his conditioning is suspect. He get weak after the 8th round. Everybody know it. That's the blueprint to beat him. Yeah, you can just let him outbox you for about 8 rounds and just clock him somewhere between the 8th and the 12th, and he'll fold. And he's proven to do it twice. But anyway, now Caleb had a huge black fan base, and he still kind of do. But there ain't no fighter that got the black fan base like David Benividez that's not considered black. David Morrell, he pushing on up there. But yeah, that's what I think. I think David Benividez got more black fans than Canelo. Because black folks kind of, you know, they left Canelo after he lost. A lot of them did. Some of them still lie and say he the face of boxing and shit. I be seeing some of you motherfuckers. Canelo's still the face of boxing. Let's stop it, bro. Can we stop that? Can we stop? He's finna fight John Ryder. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares about that shit. Nobody's even talking about it. Canelo is spending way more time on the golf course than he is in the gym. So it's a lot of shit, I think. But anyway, another thing I want to point out about David Benividez, and one thing I respect about it, because like I said, I've criticized, because I feel like he was, you know, straddling the fence at one point, but I've accepted it. Yeah, you black and Mexican, you's a black Mexican, and Mexicans they gotta share you with us. We gotta share, and maybe that's what's gonna make you motherfuckers quit booing us so goddamn. And maybe it can bring blacks and Mexicans together, which I don't give a fuck about that. Because some folks just, it's like old folks said, some folks you just need to leave well enough alone. Anyway, though, David Benividez, let me tell you what you did that I like. And you know what? Ain't nobody talking about it. And I'm just wondering, is we gonna report on this? Because the whole world reported on it when these dudes was beefing. When these dudes was at each other's throat, and Jamal Cholo was on Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, and David Benividez, and they was finna fight in the crowd and shit. We talked, every channel covered that. We all fans talked about it and all that there. Well, I want to talk about the fact that they looked each other dead in the eye at the Tank fight and embraced each other. And you can kind of tell what was being said. It's respect. But they gonna fight, and they gotta fight. And that's how I stand on that. But I'm glad that y'all can come together, and it ain't always gotta be some ignorant shit. David Benividez respect Jamal, and Jamal respect David. Those are facts. See, Jamal Cholo didn't believe in that shit till he seen what he did to Caleb. And Jamal got a new respect for him. And I guarantee you that's what he told David, like, bro, you a beast, bro. Congratulations to you winning, I respect you. They respect each other. And one thing about men, when you don't get me wrong, I love a grudge fight because I think Devin versus Tank is a grudge fight. They're going to disrespect each other. It ain't going to be a lot of respect at them press conferences. They're going to talk bad to each other. Devin Haney and Tank, they're going to talk bad to each other. It ain't going to be no respectful shit. But, so I like bad blood too, but I'm all for men selling their difference in the ring and also having a respect, because I'm going to tell you something, when you're a great fighter, and one thing Ali, even though he talked shit, he never underestimated his opponents. It's some kind of respect you got to have as a dog, as a warrior. When you know you're going in there with another warrior, you got to have a respect for him. Because if you don't, you can underestimate them, and it can cost you, bro. So both of these dudes respect each other. And I just like to see it. I like to see shit like they embraced. Jamal congratulated them. David talked to them, and they talked. I like that. And I can't wait for y'all to fight. I can't wait for y'all to fight. And I'm glad it's a respect level. I'm glad that it ain't no bullshit. Because I'm gonna be honest, I almost accused David. No, I did. It was some months ago. I said, man, bro, you use Jamal Cholo to get your name high, bro. You use Jamal Cholo and Canelo to get your name high, especially Jamal. And I said, you won over the black fans when you called out Jamal and all that there and this and that. Well, one thing about it, I don't think you was clout chasing, because to embrace that man, and because you could have put on a whole act. You could have put on a front and, nah, fuck that, you can't embrace me, bitch ass mother, and tried to slap him and all this and that. Nah, you didn't try to put on no show, bro. So it wasn't no clout chasing. Nah, you wasn't no clout chaser. So on that, I misjudged you. It's just good to see real men be real men. And so I can't wait for that fight. Now, I don't think your team want to see you against Andre. I don't know if you want that fight, but I think you think that's your toughest fight, though. But I don't think your team want it, and I don't think that fight will ever happen. But I think you take it if it came down to it. At this point, I don't think David Benividez is scared of no fighter. I'm going to give you that kind of respect. But like I said, I think you know Andre your toughest fight. So, like I said, I done gave you respect. David Morrell called you out. And another thing I got to give you respect on, you're not ignoring him, bro. You're not acting bougie. See, because you could have, and I saw you when they said, you could have just said, nah, bro, I'm focused on Canelo. Nah, bro, he ain't done shit. You got to fight him and him and him. You didn't do that. You said, hell yeah, you can fight. And what I like about David ain't no hater. David Benividez, he'll tell he said, David Morrell, that motherfucker impressive. That motherfucker can fight. And hell yeah, we can get it on. Like, he don't underestimate his opponents. And I think that's a strong point of him. And I think that's why he go in and he give it his all each fight. But David Morrell, I'm gonna tell you something. I think he got the highest ceiling at 168. And like I said, I know what David Benividez is gonna bring to every fight. It's the same style. He good at it, but it's the same shit. David Morrell, at this point, I may have him as a top 3 puncher in boxing. Wilder, Tank, number 3 might be David Morrell. Bro, when you putting dudes to sleep like this, that's devastating power. I don't think he know his own strength. And David Morrell is so talented. He got so much to his arsenal. He don't even know what to use at times. Sometimes he just be in there and he just get confused. He don't know whether to use his footwork or whether because he's athletic as fuck. Very athletic. That's what we don't talk about. David Morrell is very athletic to be that fucking big. And you know, he can bounce and shit like that. I just wish you establish your jab more. Establish that jab. Establish you a good power jab. And it'll help you. Like you use the jab, I just wish you establish it more. This gonna be a good fight. And like I said, they both said we want it next. So it looked like this fight could happen in September. I don't know how promoters feel about it, but both fighters want it. So it's much respect to them. At this point, I don't really have a prediction. I'm just glad that fighters ain't scared to fight other fighters. And I got to give David Benividez his respect because you could have shitted on David Morrell and you could have said, nah, bro, you ain't ready. But now, you want all the smoke, so I'm ready for all the smoke to come. So this is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.